Hello friends, this is C. Rajiv Khatlawala from Investogyan.com, Value Trade Academy Private Limited. Are you an investor or a trader? Yes? Good. Then in the next few minutes I will be revealing to you something which is very important for you and your trading and investing performance. Friends, from my 20 years of experience in the field of finance and investing, I know one basic thing. Trading and investing is serious business. Don't come to this business just for the thrill of it, or just because a friend of yours has been trading for some time. Well, the stock markets are a very expensive place if you are looking for entertainment. The second point which I would like to stress here is that we live in the information age, but we have a lot of information but very little knowledge. So information by itself is not important. How you use this information, how you apply this information, how you enhance your knowledge using the information is what is going to determine your success as an investor or a trader. And I know that most of you are aggressive readers of financial news, or maybe you are also regularly watching the business channels, but I would like to warn you here, enough of theory. It is time that you get practical. Friends, the time has now come to learn to make the decisions, actually take the decisions, and probably the most important point, own up your own decisions. Presenting to you Investogyan, creating educated investors, Value Trade Academy Private Limited. Investogyan is my brainchild, and my major aim is to spread investment education and awareness to the masses. And yes, let me remind also that I am myself an investor, myself a trader, an author, and an educator. Welcome to Investogyan.com. My first book, How to Profit from Technical Analysis, is the first introductory book on this subject by an Indian author. Launched in 2008, published by Vision Books. This is available across India, and right now it is in the 5th reprint. In fact, we are in the process of giving you a Hindi translation of this book. And now give me a few seconds of your time to tell you about what is Value Trade Academy. What is its uniqueness? The first and foremost is that we are an independent organization. We are not promoted by any financial intermediary, and therefore our basic and only aim is to educate the investors. Second, we don't sell any product nor any software. So our basic aim therefore is not to educate you for the purpose of giving you a product or a service or a software. And third, we complement the theoretical knowledge with real life practical application oriented courses. Well, you must be wondering who benefits from Value Trade Academy. Anyone new to this investing field? Young graduates, investors, mutual fund investors, short-term investors, intraday traders, commodity and currency traders, and I would add serious speculators. Yes, we have a special course for them. Thus, anyone from the age of 18 to 80 can benefit from our practical workshops. A unique one-stop unbiased investment academy for you. Investogyan.com. We conduct practical workshops on technical analysis, fundamental analysis, derivatives, mutual funds, and money management. On this background, let me take all of you to the exciting, dynamic, and very, very useful world of technical trading. Friends, if you are a trader or an investor, it is necessary, you must know the science of prices, or popularly known as technical analysis. Yes, you may be thinking this is a bold statement, and I would agree, it is a bold statement. I can argue with anyone associated with this investing or trading field, and I can convince everyone that technical analysis is something I repeat, all investors and traders must know. It is compulsory, not an optional thing. Why? You are wondering probably. Well, the first and foremost reason that you must know technical analysis is it tells you whether you are in a bull or a bear market. Second, it tells you whether to be a buyer or a seller. Believe me, friends, most of you have normally and always been only buyers. Prices rise, you buy. Prices fall, you again buy. The science of technical analysis will tell you when you should become a seller and when you should become a buyer. Third, you can analyze using this basic tools and techniques of technical analysis. You can analyze any market in this world. Yes. And fourth, probably one of the very, very important points as far as traders and investors are concerned, technical analysis gives you advance warning signals of any impending reversals which may occur. Talking about advance warnings and reversals, well, let me show you a price chart of a company, Lehman Brothers. That was one stock, one company which became bankrupt and almost took the world on its knees. Lehman Brothers, as you are all aware, went bankrupt in 2008. Well, but are you aware that had you been a shareholder in Lehman Brothers, as a shareholder, as a person knowing basic technical analysis, you would have actually exited the stock at $68, and that too a clear 1.5 years before the actual bankruptcy. Well, think of the advance warning signals prices can give you. Fast forward to 2010 now. Everyone knows that the Greek crisis emerged in the first quarter of 2010. Are you aware, friends, that it was almost in November middle that the Athens Composite Index, the index of Greece, started to show a sell signal. The prices told you something in advance. As they broke the level of 2550, the Greece index told investors something was wrong. What? Well, that everyone, the world came to know only in January, February 2010. A clear 3 months later. That is the power of prices. And yes, I also know that many of the listeners of this presentation are investors, and probably you are thinking, as an investor, as a long-term investor, you may be thinking, technical analysis is something which is only for traders, not for me. Well, you are in for a great surprise, probably one of the greatest surprise of your lives. Think again. This is the price chart of the Nifty. It was in April 2009 that you got the technicals, the prices told you about a major reversal signal, reversal of the downtrend, meaning that it was in April 2009 that you got a clear-cut long-term buy signal from the price charts. Well, and if you just go back and check your records, in 2009 April there was fundamentally nothing which was positive, yet the prices were rising, the markets were rising, and probably you were wondering as to why this is happening. Well, prices know something which fundamental analysts come to know only a few weeks or a few months later. Think of the advance warnings. Some of you investors may still be having some doubts. Well. Here's why our fundamental analysis will not work. When I say our, it means the general investor, the lay investor, investors, the millions of investors. Why their fundamental analysis will never work? Simple reason. If you and your friend start analyzing, let us say, a company called Infosys, believe me friends, your friend who may be a mutual fund manager or someone working as an analyst in broking house or at an FII, his fundamental analysis will be good. But think about it. Till the time you get the information, it may be too late, and it is normally too late, because as a general or a normal investor, our access not only to fundamental information, news, but also our access to the managements is very, very limited. And that is the reason that if I and you start doing fundamental analysis for a company, probably we are almost already late. And that is the reason, friends, your only alternative is price analysis, is technical analysis. Let me make you aware of the other advantages of technical analysis. If you are thinking that technical analysis is something which is very technical, well, it is not. It is a simple science to understand. No prior knowledge about mathematics, economics, or any other subject is required. It helps you to take your own investment decisions. Probably today you are depending upon various other people, for instance your broker, your consultant, your friends, for taking investment decisions. Well, by using this price analysis, you will be able to take your own decision, and not only you will be able to enter the market properly, but also know about the exit signals. All this should culminate into your earning money consistently. So now, the next time you get a tip or a recommendation, you know how to cross-check that. I'm sure by now you are convinced about the use and benefit of technical analysis for an individual investor and an individual trader. Well, remember one thing, your analysis, whether it is fundamental or anything else, may go wrong, but prices can never lie. As the saying goes, price is in fact king. This is told to me by the old timers in the Bombay Stock Exchange almost 20 years back when I used to go there. They have a very simple philosophy: Bhav Age Bhagwan. That philosophy has been in the market for probably since the market started, and I am sure this philosophy is going to remain till the market remains. And if we are talking about technical analysis or investing and trading education, well, you know where to go now. Investogyan Value Trade Academy Private Limited. For more details, you can visit us at www.investogyan.com. Come, become a knowledgeable trader. Thank you.